All right, buddy, we got an interesting video for you today. We're going to be going over quite a few things, actually, in the form of news. Of course, we've got the Facebook Live and their new video storage policies. We also have the first full AI church service, at least that we know of, that we have found a news article to. So we're going to go over those two things, as well as we might touch base on building a PC. The pros and cons of that, basically starting your media ministry, whatever that looks like. So whether just buying a off-the-shelf computer would be better for you, or just building one, if that would suit you better. If we have time, we might jump into some PA sound systems and maybe look at designing those. But let's go ahead and roll that intro. All right, so we'll just go ahead and jump right in here. I guess the first thing we're going to talk about is Facebook Live and basically what they have done to us. You want to go ahead and bring that up for us? So Facebook Live has, of course, upgraded their video storage policies. We'll go ahead and switch to that now. As you can see, some of the takeaways from that there. So basically any new video after February 19th, which of course we're past that date now, but we're just now getting to this. So anything older than 90 days is automatically going to be deleted. And then we thought, or I was thinking anyway, that some of the previous archive footage, I guess you could say, was being saved. But I guess that wasn't the case.
Nope.
So, yeah. So basically everyone is going to be, they're going to start rolling out emails to all of the, I'm messing with this too much. Sorry, y'all. To all the current accounts out there, basically saying that we're going to be deleting your stuff. So we're in the same boat as you guys. So we're actually going to have to go through and download each one of those individually. And I think we have some as far back as 18 or even more than that. There's also that personal account that I forgot about before we went over to the like page. And that has a lot of live stream videos on that as well. So we have to figure out login information for that. I just remembered that. So I completely forgot about that. But yeah, so we got to look through that. They're rolling out emails saying how long you have. I think we had a month or two. I completely lost the email. I don't know if I deleted it or where it is. I remember seeing it and I was like, oh yeah, I got to send that to you. And I haven't seen it since. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, I understand why they're doing this, because I mean, just think of how many accounts out there or people or pages that go live, like that is a lot of storage. So this is going to be saving them a fortune. It's going to be saving them a fortune. I understand it, which I mean, you really need to really have all this stuff backed up on your own locally. Because anybody can be doing this. I know you're switching over to YouTube for everything, and I guess a lot of the stuff is going to be listed directly on the church website now. Once all that gets lined out, because we're in the process of redesigning or really starting from scratch, because we had to start from scratch the other day. So yeah, all that's going to be on there. But yeah, and it's going to be the same thing even with YouTube. I mean, say you're using Instagram, you're not going to use that for full sermons or messages, of course, but they can do the same thing. Maybe Vimeo. I believe that's the other platform. So basically, if you're not managing it yourself, anybody else can just do like Facebook did here and was like, you know what? Nope, not anymore. We're taking that from you. So yeah, so now we've got to go through, download all those, but now we'll have that archive, and we won't ever have to worry about that happening, whether it's another platform. So that'd be pretty good. And I think you've actually started recording everything locally as well, each and every service, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I don't think that was a big switch, right? Because you use OBS. So what does that process look like? Is that just hitting the record button?
Yeah.
I would just get yes or no's. Okay, so so I guess that was the main thing for Facebook. I just realized oh my gosh, they haven't seen this whole time. I can't believe that. Sorry, guys. This is our first time if you can't tell. So anyway, let's go ahead over here and let's take a look at this article. So let's see if my screen will do any better. Yeah, we're in the corner there. So check this out. So Finnish church over in Finland. Where is this at? I have no clue what kind of advertisements are going to be on here. So basically, they've done their first full AI church service. Oh gosh, I don't want to play this. Stop that. But yeah, so they pretty much went through the whole thing. So all of their music, like their avatars here, everything was all done in AI. I don't know how I feel about that personally. I don't know. I'm not really one to touch a lot of theological stuff, but I don't know if I'm personally a fan of this, even though I am an IT guy. But like just this whole process, there's some things on here. Let's take a look. Tale of good versus evil played out on a large screen in the sanctuary of St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Finland. Jesus was shown in robes with long hair and a beard, while Satan was dressed in more modern clothes, but with menacing, however you pronounce that, frown and high-pitched voice, all created with artificial intelligence. Also addressing the flock at that Thursday evening service were avatars of the church's pastors and a former president of Finland who died in 1986. I don't know why you would have old president of Finland on there, but I guess that's what AI will get you. So it was the first church service in Finland put together mostly by AI tools, which wrote the sermons, some of the songs, and composed music and created visuals. The widely advertised experimental service drew over 120 people to the church in northeastern Helsinki, I believe is how you pronounce that town. Much more than on a typical weeknight. People came from out of town, as did a handful of foreigners who admitted they didn't speak Finnish well enough to understand it at all. So I guess that goes to tell you, like, I don't know, like people are willing to try something different, I guess. So I guess we need to be okay with kind of breaking out of the normal church norms, if that makes sense. But of course we still would have our boundaries. But yeah, so like don't be afraid to use tech, but I don't know about a full AI church service. It's just, it takes out that personal experience, like that just one-on-oneness, I guess. And I mean, if you take out that's basically what church is a representative of is Christ on earth, right? So like if you take out like the human side of it, like what do you have? So do you have anything you want to add to that? No. So yeah, we're just gonna end that here. So yeah, it's interesting. But anyway, so that's basically all that we had there in the form of news was Facebook Live and the full AI church service over in Finland. One thing to do note, well, we already talked about that though, was just how many people that it brought in from whether it was locally or all over the place. So I guess we do have a little bit more time here. What do we want to go into next? If we're wanting to discuss like the starting points or beginning of a church media ministry, I guess the first thing you would need would be a computer, which you can do your sound and stuff without one, but I feel like most churches would need a computer first, at least in my opinion. Do you share the same one, or do you think we should just go straight into a sound system?
Probably do PC first.
Probably do PC first. That's what I'm thinking too. So why don't we make this fun? Basically what we're going to do, we're going to basically take, I think is what we decided on. Tell me if I'm wrong. MediaShout and ProPresenter are the two major game players when it comes to church visuals. For projector screens and things like that. So I think we need to design these computers in a way to where it can run those requirements. So I actually think you have MediaShout requirements up there, I believe is what I just seen. So do you want to go ahead and take them through that and what that looks like? And I'm going to go over here and fix it to where we're on this screen if you want to talk about kind of what the recommendations are there.
You're not talking at all.
Nope. There we go. I'm back now. So I don't think he talked at all of that. So we just cut that out and we're back now. So yeah. So with those requirements, I actually don't have them up on my screen. Oh, you have them there. Oh no, I've done something here. Sorry guys. Using old equipment over. I see you shaking your head over there. Using old equipment, but let's go ahead and bring this up here. So show notes. Let me bring up these media chat requirements. I think you have them up there as well. So yeah, basically what we have here, to ensure the best video performance, we strongly recommend graphics that is designed for video gaming. See below for more information. The following is a list of video cards that should work well with Media Shout. Fastest at the top and getting slower as you go down. So one thing I'm noticing is how old this list is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, a 1080 Ti, when was that released? Let's see when that was released here. Let me switch over to my screen. Let's see exactly when that was released. 1080 Ti release date. That was back in 17. That was a 8-year-old card now.
Yeah, this was updated in September 21.
Updated in September 21. Oh, the page was last updated in September of 21. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm showing my screen to the world here. Let me go back. Let me try to find that again. Did I just use the same page? No, I used a different page. Oh, here it is. So, where do you find that update? Oh, yeah, right there. Right there it is. So, it's been a while since that's been updated. I wonder if Pro Presenter is the same. Are you able to tell if that is the same? Let me find. Oh, you already have that up there. I'll switch over to yours there. There you go. I don't see a place where it says when it was last updated. The latest version of Pro Presenter. Yeah, so let's see what the recommendation GPU. If you're putting out more than 4 HD screens, which most churches won't be, so we can just average it, say, for 2 screens, well, 3, because you're going to have your main screen in the front, and as their media grows within the church, they might add a rear screen. So you basically have the screen that the computer's running in your front, and then you'll have your rear. So we can just say 3 screens, which I don't think will be a problem for most modern graphics cards whatsoever, because I think most of those come out of the box with like 4 to 6. Is that correct? It depends on the card, I guess.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh. So it's saying here that it's recommended to have 4 screens right off the bat under recommendations for the GPU at the top paragraph there. But what I was saying is I don't think that they would necessarily need that, because if you're just starting out, you're really just going to have your screen that you're working off of. So that's your first, your main screen, which is for the congregation to view, normally up above and behind the stage. And then as you grow, you'll probably add in that stage. And that's really all that we use. I mean, that's all that we've used for 10, 15 years now. I mean, we're technically a small Southern Baptist church in the Baptist Belt, but yeah, I don't think you would need more than 3. Even most modern uppity up churches, I guess is what you could call them, really are only using 3 as well. Is that what you see? Yeah. So yeah, we'll say 3 screens, so we can find a graphics card, which I think most modern graphics cards will do 4 to 6. Is that what you see in all your? Because you're the graphics card expert here.
No.
You know a lot more than I do when it comes to that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in. So I think what we're going to do to make it fun is we're going to take a look at basically these 2 lists, and I think what we're going to do, I'm going to try to find a pre-built computer just off the shelf somewhere for a good deal, and then you're going to try to come up with a part list to build that. You think you're going to use PC Part Picker or Amazon, or what are you thinking? PC Part Picker, because I think that will show the best prices on what store, won't it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's have some fun. So we'll throw up both of our screens here. so you can see what's happening. I'm going to look for some pre-builts, and he's going to go ahead and jump in here and start building his. I have a feeling like he's going to be done before me, so I'm just going to go do it.
The price range.
Price range, 500 to 700. What do you think?
Okay.
500 to 700. So let's do that. One place I'm going to look at very first here is a website called Newegg. They're a basically an IT supplier or electronic supplier. So they're always having a sale. So right here is their Madness Flash sale, or Madness sale, if I can speak correctly here. So let's just go ahead and look at computer systems here, desktop computers. We're just going to go straight for gaming just because that's going to give you the best bang for your buck, and you know that they're made to pretty much handle everything. So let's see what I can find here. Price range, I'm maxing out at 700. Because we want to keep this kind of low because this is for a church just starting out. You think I should go dedicated graphics, or do you think onboard is okay?
Probably dedicated.
I think dedicated would be best too, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I don't want anything that's on board. So I'm just going to go over here and see what I can find. I can do a RTX 40 series. Let's see what comes up with that. That's basically, so you have your AM or your NVIDIA, which is your RTX. And then you have your AMD, which is your RX. Is that correct? Is that a correct term? Yeah. So basically just letters for the character on the card. So let's see what we have in terms of 4090s. RTX 40, or not 4090s, 4060s and 4070s. So there is quite a bit of sales happening right now. I have a feeling like I'm going to be coming under on this. I have a feeling I'm going to be coming. I'm actually going to steal the screen here for a sec while you're going over that. Just so we can get a close up here of some of these deals. So like, here's this one, i5 2400, or yeah, 12,400F up to 4.4 gigahertz, RTX 4060, 1 terabyte NVMe, 16 gigabytes of RAM, ATX case. Quite a bit. Oh, there's actually only 3 here. So, is any of these AMD? Intel. I'm not as familiar with these Intel card or processors as I should be, to be honest. This one down here below seems like it's the most. Oh, it's refurbished. All of these systems are refurbished and used. Let's go with new because we need to keep it. We need to keep it under the new. So we're gonna go away from the RTX 40 series. Let's try the 30 series. If you need to take over the screen at any point, you've got the controls there. So I would like at least 16 gigs of RAM. I do want an AMD processor. You can do Intel. I'm just not familiar with it. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna choose a Ryzen 5. I'm gonna apply that and see what comes up here. The problem with this is I want dedicated, so maybe I can select dedicated over here. Yep, I can. Okay, perfect. This is where we need to be. A Ryzen 5 5500, really well processor with RTX 3050, 6 gigs, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabyte NVMe. I may have just found your custom PC build killer. I'm not going to show you the price though because we're going to come back to that here in a minute. I'm going to switch over here to Zach. My brother, actually, we never even did discuss who we were. So my name is Kalen. This is my brother, Zach. I've been not doing, because you're actually the media director, but I've been within church media and IT since as long as I can remember. I'm going to switch over your screen so you can tell them what you're doing there. Oh, okay. I guess switch back, you guys. I guess he's wanting to just keep it a secret till to the final release, but
It's not gonna be good.
it's not gonna be good. I might have just beat him in this. There's a lot of deals happening, so maybe I shouldn't have used Newegg because there is quite a bit of deals. Maybe I should find some on Amazon that's somewhat also consistent. But anyway, so But yeah, so I can't remember what I was talking about now. Oh yeah, who we are. So yeah, I've been doing church media now for, oh gosh, let me think, 12 to 15 years. How long have you been doing it? When did you start? You started around 2020, I think. It was right after COVID, because I was doing it at the beginning of COVID. I think you took over towards the end.
I think 21's when I joined, and
21, took it over maybe 22.
23.
It was when you took it over. So we've been in quite a while. So you've been in it 2 or 3 years. Yeah, and you've actually grown a lot since then. Yeah. He's actually really good. It doesn't take long to grow within this field, especially if you're doing it constantly. The key is to be willing to be trained, I guess is the correct term, and also what I would call troubleshooting, like learning and trying to find stuff out and figure things out on your own, is very big when it comes to IT and media stuff. So, which he has, he can do that. And he has that and does it very well. So he's constantly Googling and YouTubing, and so it's very much needed when it comes to that. My mouth is so dry. I felt like I've talked this whole time.
Good.
All right, let's see what we got here. I was going to check Amazon. Are you getting close to being ready?
I don't know.
Don't know. Let's see here. We're going to jump over here to Amazon. Maybe, hopefully, I'm not logged in. Perfect. I'm going to go gaming computer. Let's just see what comes up. Here. I do want to put in my price point. So we don't need to spend more than $700 on this. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get this. 750 is that as close as I can get. It's very, very fine. Oh, 670. This is so bad. Why did they make it like this? 710. That's as close as we're getting. So we're gonna go with it. Computer RTX 2060. I don't like how I feel like we had a better graphics card over on our Newegg. Oh, we absolutely did. Yeah, that's a no-go. Radeon RX. Sold to. I want to find something. Let's see. The problem is when you select Prime, it's not necessarily that it's like a legitimate, which there's going to be buyer protection, of course, on Amazon. But I remember before, when you hit that Prime button, it was like certified, like name brand things. And now it's just like anything ever under the sun, I feel like. Okay, I'm sticking my Newegg. Are you ready?
Ish.
Okay, so you go over yours first, because I am curious on how mine turned out. So I'm bringing it over to your screen. You want to kind of explain what you have going on there?
I don't know. I just picked cheap stuff ish.
Cheap stuff. So I can't see your screen, sadly. It's either way over there or very small here. So what do you have for your processor? What did you pick there?
Ryzen 5 5500.
Ryzen 5 5500, 6
Has
core.
a cooler in it.
Oh, and it's a combined cooler. Oh, sweet. Okay. Is that price point? Is that really $82.80?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. Motherboard, we really don't care too much about it. What's your PCI slots on that? Do you have extra for expansion?
No clue.
Oh, you look into it. It's just compatible. Okay. Yeah, so you've got two, it looks like 16s and a whole bunch of, 4 or 8s? I think it's 4s. Okay, so what we got going on for memory? How
16 gigabyte.
You have a 16. Okay, 2 8s, DDR4 3200s. Team Group 1 terabyte NVMe. I like it. What's your graphics? The 3060. Okay, wow, that's $330. That's crazy.
You can go cheaper than that.
Oh, you can get them cheaper than that. Oh, if you get them used.
Well, yeah, that.
Okay.
You could probably get with a cheaper card too.
Oh, and that actually is Best Buy's price. So I wonder with it being Best Buy. Oh, okay. Here we go. You've got the list here.
Yeah.
Wow. Best Buy is like neck and neck. That's crazy.
It always shows the cheapest price.
I've never seen Best Buy be cheap in anything. I had to go over there at one point. I think we were on the road, and was you with me that last time we went in there? And I needed a USB hub. Yes, yeah. I paid like, what was it, $30 or $50 for like this 8-port USB hub, and it was crazy. I've never spent so much on a USB hub in my life, and it wasn't even like one of those, an actual hub. It was just a power station. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so case.
That's got the cheapest one I found.
Yeah, $48.90 for a Zillman S2 ATX mid tower. What you got for power supply there?
Thermal take, 500 watt, 80 plus.
Okay, 80 plus. Okay, so here we go. So let's do this. So I'm gonna put to both screens here, and let's see our final prices. So okay, before we do my final price, let's go over mine. So I went with this Cybo type or Cobra type Canebrake Pro gaming PC. I'm also rocking the 5500. I have an RTX 3050 in mine, 6 gigs. What did you end up going with?
3060.
3060. Oh, so you are just a hair newer. What's your gigabyte on your card?
12.
Oh my gosh, you've got me on that. Okay, I do have 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I don't think this is gonna show me the. Maybe it'll show me the. Maybe I don't know if it's gonna show me the.
Speed.
Yeah, the speed. No, it's not showing me the speed. Okay. Anyway, so 16 gigs of RAM. I've got 500 GB NVMe, a Windows 11 home gaming it's a Windows 11 home. So yeah, 3050, 4060 out. So we're price range. See, I feel like you might have me. So we ready for the prices? All right, here we go. Mine's $599.
696.
$696. So we're $100 off. So I'm at $600. You're right at the $700 mark. You couldn't have gone anything different on that. Interesting. So you did so it's $100 more. I think you might have me in terms of specs. That graphics card. Yeah. What was it? The 3060? Mm-hmm. 3060 at 12 gigs, and I've only got a 3050 at 6 gigs. So, yeah, you've got me. I've got 3 display ports and an HDMI. Looks like I've got, of course, these 2 up here. Don't mean anything. The HDMI DV up top here. I've got PS2 ports. Do you have PS2 ports? I bet you don't have PS2 ports. I've also got some USB 3. You're rocking 3 displays and a HDMI. So yeah, we're same there. So I can do 4 screens. You could do 4 screens. So I think you got it. What do you guys think? If you think he's got it, put it down in the comments. But if we were recommending something, I would recommend what he has over here, and we might even try to make that a public list, and we might paste that link down below in case you guys want any of those numbers. But we're not saying that this is the way to go. Everyone is going to be different with what they need in terms of specs and just in general. Where this over here on Newegg might be perfect for you, but then again, they're always having their clearance. As you can see here, always having a clearance. If you go to their website, they're always having a main sale right here on their front page. So you can find deals out there. It just depends on what you want. If you have any questions, just let us know. But yeah, at least out of our 2 right now sitting here, I would choose yours for sure. But your mileage may vary. Get what you need. If you don't know what you need, reach out to somebody. Comment below and we'll try to help you as much as we can. Is that everything that we had? Let's take a look here. Show notes. We've done one over Facebook Live. We've done one over the first AI church. I don't think we're gonna have time for a sound system or PA. I think we might just have to go ahead and call it quits. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here. But yeah, if you guys like what you see, if you don't like what you see, leave a comment, hit that thumbs up, thumbs down button, hit that subscribe button, depending on where you are. He does not like this at all. But yeah, let us know what you like, what you don't like, and we'll try to put in another video. But I think next time we might try to hit a PA. I feel like we're going to be in the PAs a lot longer sound system because there's a lot more to go over. But until next time, y'all have a good one. God bless. See y'all.